get some for your dog.
The girl stared at the doctor in shock. She couldn't believe it. She had been taking animal medication for 17 years. Her disability wasn't an accident. It was caused by her own mother. Just then, her mother showed up at the clinic. Taking advantage of a moment of distraction, she injected something into the girl's leg. The girl immediately lost consciousness. When she woke up, she found herself back at home. She went to the door, but it was locked from the outside. No matter how loudly she screamed, no one responded. After confirming her mother wasn't in the house, she grabbed some tools and managed to unlock the door. But strangely, the door still wouldn't budge. She was completely trapped. Looking around the room, the girl realized she had to escape. She took a mouthful of water and grabbed some electrical wires. Then, using a soldering iron, she climbed out the window. A single slip could have sent her falling. With her paralyzed legs dragging behind her, she pushed herself with everything she had, slowly crawling toward the window of her mother's room. Once the soldering iron was hot enough, she pressed it against the glass and quickly spat the water over it. The window shattered. She placed a blanket on the windowsill and painfully pulled herself through into the room. But then, her asthma flared up again. Panicking, she reached into her pocket. She'd forgotten her inhaler. Desperate, she crawled toward her room, grabbed the hoe that had been wedged in the door, and finally managed to break it open. By now, she was close to suffocating. She dragged herself toward the nightstand, grabbed her inhaler, and saved herself just in time. Later, the girl made her way to the stair lift, but when she pressed the button, nothing happened. Turning around, she discovered her mother had already sabotaged the wiring. With no other choice, she pushed her wheelchair down the stairs, and rolled after it, tumbling down step by step. Luckily, she wasn't seriously hurt. That's when she noticed something strange. She could feel her feet. There was sensation, but there was no time to waste. With everything she had left, she pulled herself into the wheelchair, and finally escaped the house that had imprisoned her for years. Out on the road, she ran into a kind mailman. After hearing what she'd been through, he promised to help her. But just then, her mother returned, and spotted her. The mailman quickly hid the girl near the front of his truck, and stepped forward to speak with her mother. Her mother insisted that the girl was mentally ill, and needed to come home. But the mailman didn't buy it. When he refused to let her take the girl, she even threatened to call the police. Still, the man stood his ground. Eventually, her mother gave in, and agreed to go with them to the hospital. But just as the mailman went to shut the truck door, the woman suddenly attacked him from behind. The girl was terrified. This movie is called Run.